Welcome back, children. In the first video we have seen regarding his first flight, right? So let us have a small recap regarding this. What did we learn? A young seagull who is afraid to fly for the first time. Always first time, there's a small doubt in our minds. Later on, we need to overcome it. And then only we can reach success. Then second, his younger siblings who have much shorter feathers could fly. Right? Here we are saying that his younger siblings, his brothers and sister who were with him could fly because they did not fear flight. But our little seagull, the small baby seagull, did not have the courage to fly. So here, father and mother are worried. Now why father and mother are worried? Seeing the other siblings, right, their children flying in the sky, they were very much happy and they motivated. First they scolded the seagull, then later on motivated the seagull to take his first flight. So here you can see they were worried, they scolded and threatened him. Threatened him. In what way could they threaten him? That he would go hungry because they are not going to supply him with food. Right? And now what do you think will the seagull do? He's trying. His attempts are there. Before also I have told you the 3 C's. Right? What are the 3 C's? Courage, confidence and countless efforts. Now that is what he had to do. The countless efforts to be made into a perfect flight. Here we can say that it is natural for somebody who is trying their level best for the first time. Right? And everybody is not successful. So our seagull is now going to be motivated by his mother. Let's see how mother motivates him. Just go through the small recap, children. Okay, children. So you have seen, you have gone through the lesson. Now coming to the next half, where we see that mother is the motivator for her young child. Now what did she do? What did she do? Now this little seagull is very near to the edge and thinking that mother is going to feed it because mother is already having a small fish in her mouth. Right? And now mother is flying towards the seagull. This seagull is ready to pounce and eat the fish. But what happens? Mother knows that how to motivate and how to make the child take his first flight. What did mother do? She came very close to the little seagull and tried to touch him. And this seagull, maddened by hunger, moved towards the edge and finally missing the edge or the ledge, just fell down to the ground. Right? And while it was falling, what happened? It was scared. But once in air, it automatically started to fly. So this is how mother taught the seagull to fly. And it started to move its wings. You know, the moment it started to fall, first there was a panic. But later on, it started to enjoy its flight. So starting to fly, he also enjoyed the flight, moving towards his brothers and sisters. So brothers and sisters both together started to fly. Father was happy, mother was happy, and now even it learned how to catch fish and eat. Mother and father both help this little seagull to move and fly and to even catch fish. So this is how mother motivated the little seagull to fly by showing him the food, and he, being maddened by hunger. Okay children, so you have seen, you have gone through the lesson. Now coming to the next half, where we see that mother is the motivator for her young child. Now what did she do? What did she do? Now this little seagull is very near to the edge and thinking that mother is going to feed it, because mother is already having a small fish in her mouth, right? And now mother is flying towards the seagull. This seagull is ready to pounce and eat the fish. But what happens? Mother knows that how to motivate and how to make the child take his first flight. What did mother do? She came very close to the little seagull and tried to touch him. And this seagull, maddened by hunger, moved towards the edge and finally missing the edge or the ledge, just fell down to the ground, right? And while it was falling, what happened? It was scared, but once in air, it automatically started to fly. So this is how mother taught the seagull to fly, and it started to move its wings. You know, the moment it started to fall, first there was a panic, but later on it started to enjoy its flight. So starting to fly, he also enjoyed the flight, moving towards his brothers and sisters. So brothers and sisters both together started to fly. Father was happy, mother was happy, and now even it learned how to catch fish and eat. Mother and father both helped this little seagull to move and fly and to even catch fish. So this is how mother motivated the little seagull to fly by showing him the food, and he, being maddened by hunger, fly. And once he flew, he was tired, and later on, what did he do? The vast stretch of green sea, it was looking just like land, he tried to land on it. First his legs hit the water and later on his body. So on that he started to float, he started to skim, and he was happy with what he had done. That means he had overcome his fear. So here we can see a few vocabulary words or the meanings which you say. Preening. Now what is preening? Preening is nothing but cleaning of the feathers, which is often done by birds. Whet, to sharpen. Whet is nothing but to sharpen. Derisively. Derisively. Now what is this derisively? A new word. Right? What is derisively? When you are acting stupid. That means mother and father both are calling out to the young seagull to take his flight, whereas with a lot of fear he is unable to do it. There was no courage. So they are calling him stupid. Dizzy. You know what is dizzy? When you are unable to stand properly and you are trying to fall unconscious. Right? Dizzy. Next is curveting. You have seen many horses jumping about. So curveting is nothing but jumping like a horse. Now what is banking? You have seen many of the birds flying, right? But when they take a flight, the one of the wing moves upwards and the one downwards. So that is nothing but banking. So these are a few meanings where you have to go through. Now what is the main theme of this lesson. Trust his own ability. You have to trust yourself. And that is what I told you, confidence. A little courage will do you good. And finally, overcoming your fear. So whatever fear you are having, that should be overcome by you all. So that you are going to try and you will be successful in life. So challenges are faced in and out. So we cannot help. We have to overcome the challenges. And we need to be successful. So children, now let us read and see if you have understood or not. Ready everybody? Ga, 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 he cried, begging her to bring him some food. Gao, ko, ah, she screamed back derisively. But he kept calling plaintively. Plaintively is pleadingly. And after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. Now, why do you think he uttered a joyful scream? Because mother was flying and food is there in her mouth. His mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across to him with it. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her as she flew across. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted. So what happened? Mother also wants to make her child fly. So what did she do? This is a trap. The food, showing the food is a trap. Okay. So she flew very close to him, thinking, the little young seagull is thinking that the mother is going to come and feed it. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer, and then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. With a loud scream, he fell outwards and downwards into space. Then a monstrous terror seized him. Now he was very much scared and his heart stood still. He could hear nothing. So what happened for some time? He could hear nothing. Then what happened? But it only lasted a minute. The next moment, he felt his wings spread outward. So what happened? Naturally, suppose if somebody is ready to swim for the first time and they are scared, and suddenly what happens? You just push that person into the pool. What happens? Automatically he starts to push his hand up and down. So that is how. But here actually birds know how to fly. But this little small seagull could not get the courage to fly. So the next moment he felt his wings spread outwards. The wind rushed against his breast, feathers, then under his stomach and against his wings. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. So now he was flying. He was not falling headlong now. He had thought that he might have fallen. But now he did not fall. He was just feeling the air. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. He was not falling headlong now. He was soaring, flying in the sky gradually to downwards and outwards. He was no longer afraid. The best thing was he was no longer afraid. He felt a bit dizzy, an uncomfortable feeling we can say. And he was soaring gradually. Then he flapped his wings once and he soared upwards. Ga, 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 ko, ha. His mother swooped past him, her wings making a loud noise. He answered her with another scream. So now both were happy. Mother was happy and even the seagull was happy. Then his father flew over him screaming. So what happened? Father was watching the whole thing. Right? So father also came flying towards him. Then his father flew over him screaming. He saw his two brothers and his sister flying around him, curveting and banking and soaring and diving. So what were they doing? Curveting. I told you, leaping like a horse, and diving, everybody knows, going down and coming up, soaring, flying in the air. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly. So he had forgot about his fear. So he had overcome his fear. And commended himself to dive and soar and curve, shirking, shrilly. So he was now shouting. He was near the sea now, flying straight over it. Now he was flying straight over it, facing straight out over the ocean. He saw a vast green sea beneath him, with little ridges moving over it. And he turned his beak sideways and cawed amusedly. Now, why did he caw? Why did he make a noise? Because he was thinking what to be done now. Right? His parents and his brothers and sisters had landed on this green flooring ahead of him. They were beckoning him, they were giving signals, calling shrilly. He dropped his legs to stand on the green sea. Now what happened? See, he did not know water. First time he is touching water. And now his legs sank into it. He screamed with fright and attempted to rise again. So what happened? He wanted to rise, but he was tired after flying for the first time. But he was tired and weak with hunger and he could not rise. So what happened? He slowly went down. He was now on the water. Exhausted. He was tired. But the strange exercise made him feel that he was getting tired. His feet sank into the green sea and then his belly touched it and he sank no further. So what happened now? He was on the water. He was floating on it and around him his family was screaming. The family was very happy, praising him, and their beaks were offering scraps of dogfish. Now which fish did they eat now? Dogfish. He had made his first flight. So he was happy, family was happy, everybody was happy that he had made his first flight. So our theme, children, first thing, trust your own ability and try to overcome your fear. This is what is in his first flight. Now for the activity, what you are going to do is, some motion words are given in the lesson, right? So now you are going to find the motion words, make a list, and along with their meanings, you are going to frame sentences. That is your activity for today. Thank you, children, and your assignment will be sent to WhatsApp, through WhatsApp. Thank you, children. Stay safe.